Things that are important to me, we just won't agree on, you know what I'm saying?
Good morning, Cynthia. Andrew.
Morning, sir.
Palmer? Coffee?
Yes, I could use something to pick me up.
You do look a bit haggard.
Well, I had a rather sleepless night. This whole thing has me tied up in knots. Can't wait for it to get settled.
Forgive me for sounding unsympathetic, but you brought it on yourself by not trusting us.
Mother, you cannot blame Mr. Cortlandt after all the things that Ross has said.
If anybody should understand Ross's cruelty, it's Mr. Cortlandt, having been victimized by it himself.
Let's not get into that, Cynthia.
I think it's important for Andrew to maintain a proper perspective. I don't like him being hurt by all of this.
Well, you don't have to worry. I realize that any man that is cruel enough to deny his own father certainly is cruel enough to deny his own son.
By the way, Andrew, I have your blood type.
Go on. What is it?
It's AB negative. Quite a rare type, so I'm told.
Huh. Well, what does that mean?
Well, your mother tells me that her type is B negative. Also not so common.
Well, there's nothing common about Mother.
Thank you, darling.
Well, in any case, since you're both so rare, it should help to nail down who your father could be or could not be.
There is, of course, an outside chance that Chase's blood type could match Andrew's, even though Chase is not his father.
Yes, that's possible. Let us hope that Chase is not Andrew's father.
And let us hope that the records that are coming will be proof positive of that, and we can get out of this absurd situation.
Sir, I wanted your opinion on something. I was wondering if you might go for a ride with me. There's some strange noise coming from my engine.
What is it, a rattle?
Really, it's more of a ping than a rattle.
Well, why don't you take it to the garage? I'm going for a walk.
Good, I'll go with you. That is, if you don't mind, Mother.
No, darling, it's fine. I have oodles to do this morning. Run along.
Did you get a hold of Phoebe?
Yeah, I had to track her all the way to King's Cross.
King's Cross, Brooke's hospital room?
No, Kelly and Link. Brooke and the baby are home.
Oh, yeah, well, they probably got to get organized for the trip back to Pine Valley.
Tom, I gotta tell you something, and you're not gonna like it, but I don't think I should keep it from you.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. What is it?
Phoebe let it out while she was yelling at me on the phone. Tom, Brooke and the baby aren't coming back to Pine Valley.
What?
I know it's a disappointment.
Disappointment? She can't do this to me.
Phoebe said they're definitely set on settling.
I don't believe that woman.
Oh, I know. She was blasting me for moving in here.
I'm not talking about Phoebe. I'm talking about Brooke. Making me think that I was going to have all kinds of time to spend with Laura once they moved back to Pine Valley.
You've got to accept the fact Brooke doesn't care about your feelings.
She can just push me so far. Damn it, she's not going to cut me out of that girl's life.
Woody, where are you going?
King's Cross.
Stupid, Donna. Another stupid move.
Okay. I don't have time to argue with you anymore. I'll go anywhere you want to go. You want to go to Landview?
No, I don't want to, Center City.
Center City, honey. What if you miscarry in the car?
I'll just have to take that chance, Mom. I want to get as far away from Dad so he doesn't find out what happened.
What if he finds out?
He promised you won't say a word. Swear it.
Just hang on. Who is it?
Come on, Mrs. F, open the door. It's Tad.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, that's 3 apartments so far that I've lined up. Well, they aren't easy to find in a small town. You know, it's usually houses. Yeah, I know a couple of the agents were trying to convince me to look at some houses, but I think that would be too much for me to handle right now. Maybe this whole thing is a little bit too much for you to handle. How do you mean? I don't know, I get the feeling you're rushing into things. Maybe you should just think this through a little bit. Do you and Link think I'm going to be a nuisance? Oh, of course not. We love you. I would like nothing better than to have you here with us all the time. It's just that Listen, I'm going to get out. I'm going to meet people. I'm going to make friends, and... I know. I'm just saying I don't think you should burn all your bridges, you know? I think you've got a better base to work from right from Pine Valley. There are too many entanglements there, and I just want to free myself. I get it.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
How are you?
Fine.
Hi.
I didn't know you were coming.
Oh, well, I'm here. Things are moving so fast, I figured I better... This is nice. I figured I better fill you in and let you know what's going on.
Well, why? What's happening?
Well, I've got an interview this morning with this guy who runs the Rumpus Room here at the Stilton Hotel, in the one in King's Cross. And then a little later on, I'm meeting with the guy who operates the Starlight.
What is this all about?
Well, they're looking for piano players. So I figure whichever one gives me the best offer, that's the guy I'll go with.
Mark, you've got the best offer at the chateau.
Oh, no, never mind that. As soon as I land one of these, I'm going to give him my notice.
Wait a minute, don't you think you're jumping the gun?
No. As soon as I get a job here, the faster I'll be able to move. Do I hear sounds of approval?
Just spare me the details. I heard all about your stupid fight.
Great. So she is here. What, she still in bed or something?
No, she's not here. She phoned.
Where is she? Midges or what?
A flying fig, you care. Why weren't you out last night looking
Mrs.
for her?
Ferguson, I'm here now. What more do you want
Drop
from me?
in a hole!
It's funny. That's cute. Listen, I came here looking for Dottie. Now, if your daughter's not here, fine. I'll just take off.
She doesn't want you to know where she is.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that she needs time to think.
Well, you can tell her that if she thinks I'm going to chase her all over town, she's sadly mistaken because I've got better things to do.
You are gonna pay. Boy, are you gonna pay for how you're treating her.
I'm paying now. Are you kidding? You think if she wasn't carrying my baby, I'd have anything to do with her?
If I had a knife, I think I'd slash your throat. Do you know that? Now, get out of here! Just get out of my house! Out!
I'll be glad to. Another thing. When she comes back, you tell her to stay off my back because I'm doing right by the kid, and that is all.
Hey, Joe! Come on, honey. We don't have any time. Let's get to the hospital. Come on, let's go.
No, let's not go out the front door.
All right. We'll go anywhere you want. You want to go out the back door? Come on, I'll just get my purse.
Did you hear him? Did you hear what he said, Mom? The only reason he's hanging on is because that baby. I can't lose it.
Oh, Mrs. Preston, cook's just taken some cranberry muffins out of the oven. Would you like some to go with your coffee?
No, thank you.
Excuse me?
Yes. Delivery from Mount Zion Hospital.
Haven't got my eyes. Where do I sign?
Right here on the third line. Thank you.
You're welcome, thank you. Do you happen to know where Mr. Cortland is?
He's walking with my son. He'll be back shortly.
I guess I can... that's long.
Mrs. M, about those cranberry muffins. I can't seem to get them off my mind. I think it'd be a great idea. Would you mind?
Not at all. I'll bring enough for everybody to have some.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Okay, what's the basic tenet of the philosophy of Socrates?
Socrates. Oh, yeah, I like what he says. I like him.
You do?
Yeah, he's the one with the deal about know thyself, right? Before trying to take on the rest of the world, you got to know who you are and where you're at.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. What period in history stimulated the study of the Greek philosophers?
You know something? Last night I was learning a lot about myself.
How's that?
I don't know, when I was up there performing, it just made me know how much I missed it, you know? It just felt so good being up there. It felt so good being up there.
Well,
You know what I'm
wish I could
saying?
have been there.
You were. Every time I sing, baby, I put you right there. I sing straight to you. I can see your eyes straight through the crowd, you know?
Well, I'm glad that I still inspire you, sweetheart. But right now we have to get back to this philosophy. What question were we on here?